Hey everyone, DW Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3, World War II. Alright, so we're in a tricky situation. I tell ya, I really should have pulled these transports back. How far can I go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're not actually going to be able to hit any of them, which is, with my big ships, which is really unpleasant. These guys can. We might be able to take out a handful of them. And I got subs. Okay. I'm getting to the plains first. Forget the guys on the mainland. I'm going to try to take out the Deutschland as fast as possible. Normally I'd put them in the air to defend, but I need everything I can get. Oh my goodness. All of my planes are terrible. Of course, the one with an 8 bombard somehow manages to hit. Well, there goes his AA. Ooh. No, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't pull those artillery out and use them, but I can these guys. You kidding me? We are gonna die. Yeah, I intended to destroy the Skarnhorst this turn, but given how this current bombardment and bombing turn is going, I may not do that. One of them managed to hit. That was terrible. Well, we can at least destroy the Deutschland, I think. Oh, right. You know, I really shouldn't have any planes in there. Oh, this thing can't even lethally bombard any ships? That's stupid. Oh, those are French. I was concerned for a moment. At least if I can damage his capital ships, they might fall back and heal up. Should get them out of my hair for a little bit. Armstrong Whitworths are supposed to be my best planes at the moment. Okay, there we go. At least it's a damage point. Useless. I should probably put these guys in the air. Oh, these are swordfish. These are bombers, not fighters. Okay, so I'm going to start moving planes. I didn't want to at first, but I'm going to start putting planes in here. They may actually be able to properly defend themselves. Just kind of everything I can. If I can flood Hong Kong properly, it might be able to hold out. you still can't reach. Go there. Okay, this stack, I can't really use them this turn, so they all just have to go there. Oh boy. Thank you. Okay, they do have an 18 attack. Are these things elite by default? They are. So I should stack attack him with these. Or, let's see. He has a really high defense. I don't plan to use my subs for much. They're pretty slow. And if it takes all of them, but we manage to put down one of these things, it'd be worth it. I don't think we will be able to. But you never know. Since they're already elite, they can't level up anymore. Man, they're not even damaging it. I hate these things. These two ships. I love them if I'm Germany. They're super effective. Okay. I might have to try and maneuver my, my cruisers in there. Okay, he has a wounded destroyer, which I might be able to take out. It's only the Albatross. But he's unlikely to rebuild these things, so I take them out. Ooh. Okay, yeah, he has a lot of guys. Getting some of our garrisons in their right locations. Okay, so my main focus, his whole fleet is out here. They do not have enough ships to actually counteract me. They can definitely cause a lot of damage. But if I take out their entire fleet, that's like a major victory. And will pretty much establish us as the dominant power out here, with no one even capable of getting close to stopping us. Okay, that is a Type 9. That thing's got a 35 attack, so we're taking it out. What's your attack? 45, so he will attack one of these if he gets the opportunity, which he will, because we're within range now. Also losing 2 hit points on a 7 defense seems absurd. This thing's got 7 movement, so if I blocked off all 3 of these... Actually, I think that might be the better move, is just leave those destroyers exposed. Yeah, we have no way in, so everyone here is just going to have to park for the time being. any other... Ah, there are more U-boats. Yeah, 11 defense against these things. It's not great. This is just a regular destroyer. So he has 3 more. Man, it is real risky attacking him with these things, because his destroyers are strong enough, yeah, that they can do that. And it leveled up, of course it did. Come on. These are weak light cruisers. Yeah, his are 2016. He's only got like a couple of them. Cologne, Leipzig, Nuremberg, and then those ones. I'm not going to bother attacking them, because it would be an exercise in futility. The numbers are ridiculous, though. Come on, this one's like a regular, isn't it? Just like an ordinary destroyer? Oh, no, that is one of the stronger ones. Although we knocked them all to the bottom of the stack. Now we're at regular destroyers. Okay, I should take out those U-boats, if possible, as well. But I have a stack here, and I plan to use them on this thing. I only have a couple more hit points to get through. Okay, he's got 1 hit point. Let's put this thing down. Come on. Is it gonna take all of them? He has 1 hit point left. There we go. Okay. All he's got left is the Gneisenau out here. Got 2 more, let's just hit his destroyers. At least these ones I have a chance of destroying. I was hoping to prevent his U-boats from taking pot shots at my, my heavy cruiser. Or heavy cruisers. Although they can choose their targets, so they'll... no damage on that thing. Very frustrating. What's the point of a large navy if it's useless? Until I know where else to go, just go there. most of these places are going to start building things quickly. They just need a couple of turns. You need to hurry that up. Yeah, everyone's just building the workers. You can do that. I am worried about these islands just getting snatched because they have no defense. So I want at least something in them. Those guys aren't really in danger. Okay, is that really everything? I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna pull all of my planes that I can back to London. This thing's probably gonna get bombed now. Alright, next turn. Man, this isn't going well. There's an issue with the Germans, though. Their units are just strong. Terrible. Garbage. Now the Dutch, actually, they may draw quite a bit of fire. Because their fleet, you know, it's not the biggest thing, but it's pretty large. Between them and the French, they may take a lot of the heat off of me. Their fleet's terrible. They have a couple of heavy cruisers, I think, down in the Philippines. But that's about it. It's better than Belgium, who's got nothing. Yeah, as population starts growing in various cities around the Empire, they'll start producing things very, very quickly. I just need to get a couple workers out to start. But no matter who you play, that is kind of how it begins. It's fun to play Germany at the start because if you play it right, you have the advantages in basically every scenario. Your units are stronger, you've got more of them, you play your cards right. Your fleet and your air force will decimate the British. Because their planes are way better. You just have to mass them properly. I don't think they've taken out Poland yet. So we have that going for us. Yeah, I can't tell if they're going to Iceland or if they're just trying to circle around Scapa Flow. The moment the English Channel clears, if it ever does, that's where they're going. But the computer's kind of not very smart with its fleet. It just sort of whips them around every which way. I'm hoping we can get the Gneisenau stuck at port for at least a couple of turns. If he continues to use the rest of his fleet, we can seriously gut it once we all get consolidated. Assuming he wastes most of it on the Dutch, which I'm really hoping he does. If he doesn't, this is going to get worse before it gets better. Even with a full-on exchange, I'll come out on top. I have battleships and heavy cruisers in larger numbers than him. I tell you, those U-boats, they make a mess of things. And his destroyers are not easy to deal with. Neither are his light cruisers. Here we go, the Germans. Those are Heinkels. They're medium bombers. They're not very good. They're about the equivalent of my Armstrongs. Sweet. Damaged one, took out two of them. He doesn't have a ton of those things, and I don't know if the computer will rebuild them or not. Killing Junker 88's big deal. Now, I thought most of those Heinkels would have been over on the Polish front. It's possible he moved them all over. Sweet. I want London to be as close to unassailable as it can be. Oh right, they moved a flak in there. I forgot about that. How can he see that? Okay. But he still has more. Yeah, see, this is why playing Germany in the early game is so good. Heinkels and Dorniers are the worst planes that you have, and they're the equivalent of everything that the rest of us have. And then their stronger planes are far beyond all the rest of us. Those Junker 88s have like an 18 operational range, which is really high for anyone that isn't aware. Yeah, nah, that's not a surprise. Now I have no idea where that U-boat is. I think these submarines are mostly coastal subs, which are even worse than the regular submarines, and they have 3 movement. Wasted a U-boat on that. The U-boat and the Skarnhorst, or the Gneisenau, are the only things that I'm actually worried about being able to hit us. Maybe he'll clear the English Channel for us, though. I'm good with that. He's got enough of those as it is. Okay, and that guy's attacking a destroyer, which was the hope. And now he's running. He's not going to get away. I probably should have kept those battle cruisers. Okay, he is attacking us. This is not good. He's probably going to destroy that thing. Yep. And I don't know how many he's got. Oh, come on. You know, it would have taken longer. In retrospect, though, I probably should have just moved everything onto the battleships. Our fleet is scattered. It's one of the things that really cripples it this early. Oh. Right, they have Blitz. I forgot about that. And that 35 attack, he might kill that. Even if he doesn't, the other one would. Yeah, the other one's gonna swoop in for the kill. Taking all of his actually wounded guys out. Dang it, he's still got more? That's bold. That's probably not the stupidest move. Mine don't have that much better of a defense. It's like just a couple of points. Now they're going for the French. This is perfect. This will put more of his guys into the range of the rest of my fleet, and they're right on the coast. I'm not going to bother bombarding the Nisa now, even if I had the chance, because it wouldn't make a difference. Dang it. He does have more subs. Oh. Cool. That's probably still not going to survive, but I always forget how difficult battlecruisers are to actually kill. More? Oh, and he's choosing to target the weaker ones now. Oh no, he has U-boats out here. I didn't know that. Those are my AA cruisers. I hate how... Yeah, there's another one. That one's probably a Type 9. And there's another. I'm gonna lose this entire fleet. Oh, this is bad. He's attacking with a destroyer. He really wants to get that transport. I think that's my last heavy cruiser. Oh, no. I'm close to it. That is a lot of hit points. Come on, it's a destroyer. Now we're just down to light cruisers, which are gonna lose. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, and there it goes. Gutless coward, you didn't actually use that to attack a light cruiser. I hate these guys. Yeah, now we're gonna lose the rest of these, including that last transport, and all of my destroyers. Were this a regular game, I'd actually reload. But not like reload the last save. I'd go back to the start of the game. And redo how I move my fleet. Because this has been a disaster. Ooh, you're dead now. Okay, last turn went pretty well for everyone. For us, at least, for the Allies. This turn, this is not going well at all. Which I suppose is pretty true to life. Yeah, the Netherlands are gonna fall. They have no way of holding it back. That's cool, though. I'm happy for that. Yeah, and this whole French army right here. They certainly don't make it easy on them. Dang it. Whoa. What in the world? Oh, the Italians. I didn't move my stuff in Malta. I forgot about that. Dang it. I had an opportunity to actually take out a bunch of stuff. And I didn't because I'm an idiot. I imagine they're only going to go over to Gibraltar. I'm not sure where else they would be headed. And if they go to Gibraltar, it's not going to work out for them. Unless they're bold enough to attack a battleship. Which, how the computer's been so far, they might be. It doesn't really matter as long as I keep enough ships. As long as I win, right? Even if all I had was 1 or 2 battleships left. and nothing else. That's still the end of their fleets. They'll build more over time. Well, the Italians probably won't, but the Germans will. I might be able to kill that thing. I guess it kind of depends on what he's actually hitting with those. There's his battleship. If that's going on top of the heavy cruisers. Yeah. Ooh. Wonder where that's going. Okay, putting a battleship on escort duty. I'm happy about that. That means that thing's not going to be down here harassing us. Okay, so I should ignore his submarines and destroyers for now and focus on his big ships if I can. Okay, build a barracks next. Let's build some workers now. I'll have everyone build one to start with. And then they can keep working on increasing their own production abilities. Just build a temple. Blenheims suck. I hate to test these planes. Okay, I actually messed up quite a bit last turn. There were several things I should have done that I didn't. Okay, so I only have 2 destroyers and the light cruiser. I might be able to take out all of these U-boats. I've only got a handful of destroyers, so I should try to destroy one of these things, but the other one is likely going to survive. Okay, he has an exposed one right here. Let's try to destroy this light cruiser. Come on. Why couldn't you have shot down a Blenheim? Oh, my... This is really not going my way. Britain had it hard, apparently. There we go. Killed something. Does he have more light cruisers down here, or is it just... Okay, it's just all of his super destroyers. What is with the air defense on these things? It's only a 2. mean, I know the defense on these guys isn't very good, but still. It doesn't matter. These bombers are terrible. Right? Once I'm out with them, that's it. I'm not building more of them. The only things I'm building are Blackburns until I'm able to actually get Lancasters, but, you know, they're all I got for the moment. Get him. You have a 14 bombard. It should be enough. Dang it. Just keep trying. Everyone keep trying. Trash. Okay, this entire stack, just pile in here. You included, dummy. If he has Type 9s around, they might be bold enough to attack these guys. And the Nisa now definitely will. Let's try to use you. Okay. One of the only 2 surviving destroyers for my Scapa Flow fleet. I'd say this is... I mean, I haven't played Britain seriously ever, and so for all I know, this is just sort of how it always goes. Early on, you lose your entire fleet here fighting with the Germans. Which, if that's the case, then alright, I'm good with it. I'm going to have more fleet elsewhere, and my big ships. I lost all my heavy cruisers, but my battleships are all still okay. And I did manage to take out the Deutschland and the Starnhorst. That's not nothing. Now, the Gneisenau, I'm not even going to try to chase it down. If it's tricky, it might jump out of the darkness and attack one of these guys. I'm a little more concerned about Type 9 jumping out and hitting us. I have a destroyer, so I should be able to detect anything like that. Oh, a couple destroyers. Units. Where's the Deutschland? 28 defense. We're going after it. I know there's these subs, but we can outrun them too. You have 8 hit points. You have 7. So you bombard. And hopefully this goes our way. we go. Okay. Get down there. Now. Before something else catches you. You should probably... Do you guys have furs? Not that. Okay, you do. Probably don't need to worry about the furs out here. Handful of cities that honestly could be productive. I don't know exactly what to do yet. So for the moment, just start digging a road up there. Oh yeah, you exist. My one victor. All the way down to 1 and then you die. Stupid, worthless sub. Now, holding the English Channel is going to be what's tricky. The Germans will kill whatever I put here. In pretty short order, actually. I should honestly not worry about it. Now that I think about it, if the French try to hold it, the Germans will kill whatever the French put there, too. So I shouldn't worry about specifically holding the channel as of yet. Because the only reason I'd block it off is so the Allied troops don't block me off. That's it. Because they will, because they're stupid, and you're not allowed to move through your own Allied units. Now my AA cruisers, I'm hoping I can get them under cover by the conclusion of this turn. Alright. Oh, this is just destroyers. So no, I'm not destroying any of those. He's got quite a bit of stuff. That was the thing about the Italians. They had a not insignificant number of warships. The problem was they were just terrible at fighting, as that happens. Like, historically speaking, they haven't been very effective warriors, pretty much, since Rome. And in World War II, they were terrible. I mean, some people would say that they actually cost Hitler victory because he wasn't able to... You have a harbor, right? Yeah, I built a barracks instead of that. He wasn't able to focus on anything else because he was busy trying to keep them from getting conquered. Every 5 seconds they were losing another campaign or another massive battle. It was kind of funny, actually. You know, it's not like I hold out any sympathy for Hitler and his evil, foul regime. Really? You know, destroyers are built for one reason at this point, and that's just to kill subs. You would think that of all of the things they could do, that would be the one they do reasonably well. But you would think wrong. Okay, I'm gonna try to destroy that one, because he's just sort of chilling out here. I know the French have a decently large Mediterranean fleet as well, so they should come roaring in and start fighting the Italians at some point. Also, I need to check something here. So British militia, they're 2-9. For some reason, I thought they had the same numbers as a British India infantry. It was just cheaper because of the whole resource thing. I was wrong. British India infantry are significantly better, so I should have been building them. Okay, we got to cover at least. If he has Type 9s out there, he can see the rest of those subs and he'll go berserk, but I'm not too worried about the subs. You know, British subs, not something to really write home about. And over time, I can build up a fleet that will actually survive some stuff. Okay, we are not finished yet. So, wake up, all of you people. Go piling in. Carriers are good with it. Well, no, I'm going to move them with the rest of the fleet, just to keep them safe. All of the light cruisers. My battleships. We don't actually need to hold Suez. I sent them there because I was like, where else are you going to go? But here, they can shoot down planes. Okay, I also have you. That's absolute garbage. I do have special fortresses. Okay, even with 2 hit points, 5 against 13, and he's also got 2 hit points, and he'll start leveling me up. I don't think he's going to attack. If he does, we should be fine, though. He's not going to attack a special fortress. Might wander off and cause trouble elsewhere, though. Okay. So let's start hurrying some workers around here. I don't have a ton of money, but we need to get this road moving. Okay, these guys, they're all going to start pumping out workers. Not a bunch of them, but a few of them. I should probably do the same for the more distant cities. never did do much with this guy. I'm gonna put a barracks there, just cause. Okay, yeah, no, that's way too expensive. Forget the offshore platform. Yeah, just build a granary for now, I guess. You got nothing here. Sure, do that. Well, I guess it can still grow. Okay, no one's made it out this far. I think they are confronting the French out there. Okay, I want to be sure I don't have something else I'm missing. Something else that I should do. Right, I do have something else I'm missing. My beastly Southamptons can come tearing up. Okay, they are not capable of lethally bombarding. Doesn't matter. Oh, they only have a 12 bombard. I thought it was higher than that. Well, they're one of the few light cruisers who can bombard. So I can use them to really harass him, and then my World War I destroyers can swoop in and clean up the rest of them. And since they're so fast, they can dart out of London, bombard or attack, and retreat back inside pretty effectively. I have first-hand experience with this. The computer does it to me relentlessly. If I'm Germany. Killing these Southamptons is always an extremely frustrating process. The only time that you can really do it effectively is if you catch them on their way in, when they're traveling through the channel. Okay, wake everyone. Not you. Yeah, they suck, but it's something. These are the guys I would much rather have lost as fodder. It's a destroyer's job either way, but 1939 ones can at least sort of fight. Okay, I'll probably lose a couple doing this now. These are regular, just 1939 destroyers, so even if they do level up, I'm not too worried about it. Ooh. Those are German coastal subs. Weak little buggers. More annoying than anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah. We're hitting them too. Yeah, see, these are, I think, what the Dutch had. 16-4 with 3 movement. Terrible. Just terrible. And the Germans start out with a buttload of them. I always use them attacking British main battleships. Or whatever else I can get my hands on. Because they're so slow, it's not like they can catch anything. You just take whatever opportunity's there, and you lose them pretty fast, if you're lucky. You don't want them taking up space or tax money. And so, yeah, they're terrible. He also has 3 flotillas, which are these little boats with 3 movement and like a 2 defense and 1 attack. But they've got like a 20 or 30 bombard. It's pretty high. They're meant to not leave the coast. Depending on how he uses them, if they come out and then can't get back in, I'm going to take the opportunity to destroy them. Okay, I do still have World War I. There's the Blucher. Karlsruhe, that's a light cruiser. And more coastal subs. Okay, so I don't know what subs he's got up here. There's a part of me, though, I'm just going to pull all of you into London. Part of me that wants to leave my World War I destroyers out in the open to draw out whatever he's got. But it sort of depends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go here, I go 1, 2, 3, attack. What does he have in here? Yeah, he does have some destroyers. Most of them are probably in here or further out. Yeah, it's not very far. Over here, maybe. One, like from this guy, 1, 2, 3, attack. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, yeah, they can make that. Okay, so all of you guys, I'll just pile you up right outside. And you can stay here for the time being. Depending on what he has out here, I don't know how the French are going to respond to anything. I should probably move. That way the French would move further in. It's too late now. Right. I want one destroyer to stay here, so I always know what's passing by. Well done. That's what I like to see. He has a lot of U-boats, though. Something to keep in mind. And they're scattered across the Atlantic, too, so you never know when you're going to come across them. And he's got several of them around England and north of Norway, and they're everywhere. Sweet. I'm going to have these subs stationed here, so anything else that passes by, they can kill. Now that is what I like to see from my destroyers. Okay. I'm really hoping they get out. I do not want to lose them. It really wasn't worth it. If it was the trade-off of just taking out the Sheer, it wouldn't matter. That thing would just sort of harass Reykjavik until I could get out there and kill it, or the Americans came out and killed it. I could pull this fleet. I think I might. Here, I'll try to sneak them up to evade U-boats. I only have a couple of these guys out here, which these are cool ones. I think these are probably my strongest light cruisers, but they're stuck up here. I can't even build them, sadly. I'm hurrying these. I don't think this city matters. No matter what I do, it can't grow. You just build a barracks, actually, yeah. Okay. Next turn, let's see what they do now. I'm assuming they're going to go right back into the channel, and they're going to slaughter everything that I have out there, which I'm okay with. I put expendable things out there intentionally. I just need to get my battleships, and what little remains of the rest of my fleet, back to London, and try to coalesce what I've got. And I'm hoping that the Hood and the Repulse make it out of there alive. Persia's on building workers, though. Yeah, they're going to fall back to see what they can do about the Italians, probably. That is scary. Those things are probably the strongest French ships out here. I know they have a few battleships, but I think they're all in the Mediterranean. Weird thing about those battlecruisers, they're one of the few units that I've noticed has 0 distinguishing colors or markers, so you can't tell them apart on sight. For all I know, there's a bunch of other units like that too, but they're special to one nation or another, so they don't need any more distinguishing characteristics. I think he's going to take Amsterdam this term. He's beaten down everything that's in it this hardly. A couple of panzers can probably get in there and just stomp it. That's an actual U-boat. Coastal sub. I really hope he sends something important out there into the channel to try and take out those subs. Because even though he shouldn't be able to see them, I know he does. Another light cruiser stuck out here. That's perfect. If the Scharnhorst, or the Gneisenau comes tearing out, that's one of the elites. Dang it! He must have a Type 9 that he can see us with. If he does, it's just gonna keep chewing through them. Yeah, because it'll blitz us. Because of how high its attack is and how terrible our defense is and how many hit points it's got, it will kill 5 this turn. If it does, though, I can just turn and attack it on my turn, even though I can't see it. I can try. Ooh. Bold. Ah, well, there goes the Blucher. Didn't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's definitely Type 9s. He doesn't have a ton of Type 9s at the start. He's only got a couple in certain places, and I think one of them must be out here. I didn't know he had them that close to England, though. I'm gonna lose the whole thing. Okay, that's either the Schlesien or the Schleswig-Holstein, which are pre-dreadnoughts. Okay, yep, there goes all my subs. Yeah, there's the Gneisenau. It's still damaged. Gonna fall back and actually get away. Yep. Well, it's okay. He's suffering heavy losses. That must have been a Japanese sub. Ha! Yeah, they're going to continue to be a nuisance for ages. They might take out every destroyer in the city, but at least I'll bother them. Some of them were damaged, and they're not going to heal this turn, which means they're going to come out and bombard them next turn, and then everything's going to be dead. It won't matter either way. Wow. Trying to take Damascus? Oh. Well, that's interesting. Are they actually going to take Nicosia from me? Because that'll be a problem. Not the best move. Yeah, you're just going to level up the almost indestructible fortification. I've taken Malta before. It's not easy, and it requires a lot of bombing and bombardment. At least if you're going to do it right. Not that. Yeah, everyone just by default needs barracks at this point, not more workers. Not so sure about you. These cities out here don't matter anyway. Proper work, this one might. Well, I don't know about this guy. I got an offshore platform in here. It could be productive. What is your... way too crowded. There's 3 of you. Again, 3 of you. I start building heavy artillery, that'd be funny. Yeah, unfortunately, Malta does not have any sort of import or anything, so it can never build anything actually useful. Does any of the rest of this even matter? Not really. Build British militia. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're really just there as a fortress. Okay, we have some of these early game things that we need to build as fast as possible so that we can get to actual production. There's not a whole lot that actually needs to be done on the mainland here, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, I'm worried about building a hospital so they can surpass 12. They can already surpass 12 if they can build a hospital. Yeah, they'll need courthouses and whatnot too. Dummy, why are you revolting? There's no one even here to revolt. What are you talking about? Oh, because they just built a worker. This is annoying. I'm gonna change Raboul. Build a worker. Okay. I think I'm about out of time for this one. I want to keep going with the... Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is where these guys are going. I was thinking I was going to redirect them. They could try to kill the Schlesian. It does have a 40 defense, but it's only got 4 movement, so it can't do a whole lot. If it comes out and attacks something and retreats, that's kind of it. But I should be able to get the rest of my main fleet. What little is left of it. Man, I can't believe I lost all my heavy cruisers. That hurts a lot. And pretty much all of my light cruisers that were out here. But I do have my Southamptons. I have all but one of my AA cruisers. I have no idea what's out here. I can't see it anymore. Yeah, no, we got hit pretty hard. I was hoping to start like building stuff and reinforcing the allies, and if I can get everything up and running in time, then I will. But the way things are going now, I'm not even going to concern myself with it. You have a coal plant. I'm going to use you as a test. Build a hydro plant, and if that does not get rid of the coal plant... Okay, it doesn't. You're good. So if you don't have a granary or the most basic of buildings, then work on those. You build barracks. We won't need hospitals for a bit of time, though. Yeah, just build a police station at the moment. I'm also changing London. Well, I could change London's production, but should I? What are you looking at here? Build an offshore platform. That'll benefit you more. You're still working on Granary, Coliseum. Yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about the rest of those yet. Okay. So yeah, that was a painful turn. Or painful couple of turns. We also exacted some losses back on them, but like I said, if we can take them out, like pretty much everything that Germany's got as far as a fleet goes, which is a significant amount, it's not as large as mine, and he doesn't have as many battleships, and now he's down to just the Gneisenau out here. He still has the Graf Spee, but it's down here, and the Americans are going to destroy it, because it's just not going to survive. His U-boats are a problem, but I think these guys are probably safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They only have 7. They can get one space away. Assuming that his U-boats aren't already over here, they should be okay. They'll get here, and then they can city hop their way back to society. So they should survive. I lost one up there. And he still has U-boats around here. But as long as my ships are not out here, I don't have to worry about that for a long time to come. They haven't even started attacking Hong Kong yet, so I have that going for me. But they're going to pick it up at some point here. I think he's mostly focused on the French and the Chinese because they have a bunch of troops scattered around, but he's going to come for Hong Kong. When he does, I'm hoping to have as large a force as possible to hold him back. Nothing of note to say about the rest of the areas out here. They really don't matter much. I guess this guy, you could build a worker. You might be able to get something. And Australia really doesn't have much either, but given time, I might be able to make it into something. Alright, well, I'm going to end this one here then. Well, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.